Unboxing the Logitech G309. If at any point during a video you want to check out this exact same mouse, there's Amazon links below for the US, UK, Canada, and international links. But let's get this mouse open. Fairly new mouse from Logitech, trying to kind of compete with themselves almost. An interesting unboxing experience. Oh, and look at this. We have some grip tape. That's actually nice and grippy. I like that it's not like your classic like rubber texture. It's quite nice. It's got little dimples in it. Almost looks like leather. I like that. Now, for the price, right now, at the time of filming, I believe it's discounted to like 70 bucks. But this definitely feels like an unboxing experience of a more premium mouse than I would expect from this price point. Let's peel that off. Very similar to the G Pro X Super Light. And that is, what goes down there? Usually that's dongle storage. Not today, it's not. So we've got a skate around the bottom, one around the sensor, and then one around the front. An interesting skate design, but I like it on and off here. And then we have Bluetooth or the dongle. I'm sure this comes back. This has gotta come back, right? Oh, yep, there it is. And then this is obviously battery powered, and they give you a Duracell battery. How interesting. You don't see that every day. Obviously, you could put a lithium in there, make it even lighter. I believe it should be like 86 grams, but we're gonna test that. And sticking her on the scale with the battery in, 84.6. That's not bad. I wonder why they overdid it. That's even with their own battery. But with a lithium, you could probably get that under 70, which is, yeah, that would be the way to do this. Now, already I can feel when grabbing the middle, it's definitely back heavy because of that. But we'll have to see how that actually affects performance. Okay, now here is the dongle. It looks like actually by that graphic right there that we have dongle storage. Oh, you stick it in here. Look at that. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. That doesn't make it very nice for traveling, which I could definitely see traveling with this because obviously having a battery extends the heck out of that battery life. Okay, now the mouse itself has kind of a texture to it. It's all the same texture. It has an indent here, which I honestly think makes it look pretty cool. It's got some side buttons on the left side. I don't know if there's gonna be any RGB, but that does look like it's kind of fairly smoky transparent. Again, you have your on and off switch, and then you have one light right there, which, yeah, that's interesting. And you can see that switches between Bluetooth and the dongle. Now the switches that they're using are Logitech's new Light Force switches, which are the hybrid optical. So it's optical's speed and mechanical's feel. That's their advertising. Now, this is the G Pro X Super Light 2, and it has the most amazing switches and clicks. Oh, it is so unbelievably satisfying. And this is a much more expensive mouse than this. I really like the clicks here, but they're not these. So they're advertised as the same switches. And these are really, really nice. I like them a lot, especially for the price point, but they're not these. Those are like, so very tactile. These, they're nice, but it's just not the same experience. So I don't know what's going on with their marketing. They definitely have modified the Light Force switches. They're not as good as the G Pro X Super Light 2. Don't expect them to be, but I saw that and I was like, what? Yeah, still really good switches though. The scroll wheel feels pretty nicely tactile. I could go for some heavier tactile bumps, but still much better than most. Middle button, not the best feel, honestly. Not the best feel for the middle button, but probably just for changing DPI, although I'm sure you can change that to whatever you want. But then in hand, let's go to the desk, see this feels actually have the G Pro X Super Light 2 right next to it. Ooh, I don't hate that. I'm a palm gripper, and my pinkies kind of do with that thing where they kind of rest there. I kind of put my hands like that. It's not uncomfortable though. Now for a claw grip, I actually like this quite a lot. I really like the clicks and, ooh, it's super easy to click all the way up here. So for fingertips, I mean, that's quite good, especially right here. The clicks are definitely a highlight here. Okay, but let's continue on with the unboxing. There's the dongle, and then what is this? Because I didn't think, can we plug this in? No, I didn't think so. What is this cable? Oh, it must just be a dongle extender. Okay. Typically Logitech is amazing with their range, so I wouldn't see that you would actually need this, but it's kind of nice. It has a little, yeah, it's whatever, it's fine. It's good that they gave you one. But now with the G309 LIGHTSPEED, we're gonna hop in game, and midway through, we're gonna add these. Let's see how the performance is. All right, and here we go in G Hub. So DPI here looks like it can only be set to a minimum. Oh no, we just have minimum here. Okay, so it can be set to a minimum of 100. That is very slow. Can we do like 420? Nope. Okay, so we can only do increments of 50, which is fine. As far as pulling rate, 1000 hertz is obviously top. We expect that obviously though. But you see these are color coded here. So my preferred one is the white one. Then you have orange, green, yellow, and pink. That is nice. At least the little light looks nice, and I do like that it's kind of transparent, and so you can kind of tell the difference, but also kind of not. Oh, the whole bottom is that transparent. That's kind of interesting. All right, and then you can go in, you can make macros. There's a lot of stuff you can do. Like this is to DPI cycle, which is kind of cool. You got forward and back here, but you can change it to whatever you want, which is really cool. But with that, let's hop in game. Midway through, we're gonna add these suckers. All right, guys, jumping right into game. Right away, you can definitely feel the weight on the backside, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, the weight is, I mean, you guys can see that. Like you see, that's all the weight stored in the back. I think the lithium ion battery, especially if you got like a AAA adapter to AA, which are kind of like really thin little plastic things, that could be serious. It does feel like the G305 in a way, for sure. Yeah, I don't know, the balance is strange. I really like the feel of it, honestly, but I don't like the balance. The balance is a little bit weird. However, I really think if this had a lithium battery, this would be crazy. Like, I think this would go hard because I like the shape of it. Let me just feel really quick if I take the battery out, just to feel the feeling of it. And I know that's much lighter, but yeah, because then the weight's really balanced, and this thing feels, I really like the shape. It's kind of like the G305, but kind of on steroids, because those clicks are better. Like the clicks are for sure better. All right, guys, I'm just trying to waddle over here and then get some kills really quick. I do feel like the balance is holding me back. However, it's honestly not that expensive and it's pretty easy to fix that, which is a really good thing. I've never been this torn before because these are on sale. Like these are going on sale for sure. And they're honestly a really good price, I think, for what they are. Okay, now skates here, really freaking good. Like that's one of the really impressive things. I like this shape. And the thing is the edges come down, so it really rounds off. There's literally no drag at all. It's super smooth. I love the way it glides, but I feel like it would glide really perfectly in terms of like its speed if it was a little bit lighter. Really, I'm impressed with the skates here. The scroll wheel also, if it was just a little bit stiffer with the tactilities, but really it's solid. The clicks are solid, the skates are solid, the shape of it is great. All you need is a little bit less weight, which is highly fixable, guys, highly fixable. At this point of the game, let's switch these off, see how this does with some grip tape on. All right, that side's on. It does make it look a little bit cooler, so that's definitely a plus. It just feels like a much more high-end mouse. Okay, I just wanna say, yo, that's pretty toit. That's pretty toit. And that's toit as if. I always hated making Legos where you have to put the stickers on. I got this stuff now. Now with the grip tape, ooh, I like it. It makes me feel powerful. Grip tape does a lot to the feel, still want less weight. I'm gonna try actually a claw grip. Now, I'm not a claw gripper, guys. I'm not a claw gripper. We're gonna try it anyway. When you change grip styles, dude, it's just like, it feels like you're like, I don't know, it feels wrong. Ooh, but guys, it feels different. Like I'm bad at it, but it actually, I think that's the way, to be honest with you. The weight, totally different now. Like, don't get me wrong, it's still heavier than I would want, but it does feel like it's more like, I don't know, maybe it's more designed that way. I got a Semtex kill with the mouse. We're out here. No, guys, I really like the mouse. I really want to put a lithium ion battery in this. I think that would make huge gains, huge differences. Kind of like a minor claw grip here going on, a little baby claw grip going on, and I think that's the way. It really changes the way it feels in hand because of the weight. It doesn't feel like there's too much weight on the back anymore. I gotta say though, I'm really impressed here, to be honest with you. Overall, the price, currently $59.99. It's on sale from its list price of $79.99. For that price, essentially 60 bucks. I think if you can just get a lithium ion battery, if you can get a AAA with a AA adapter, you're golden here. If you're a claw gripper, it may not even be a problem for you, but I swear, dude, when you take the battery out of this thing, it gets so light. Let's check how light it is. With the battery out, 58.9 grams. This is a thick, like it's still pretty, it's a fairly wide mouse. I'm just gonna say this thing's absolutely gonna wreck. And for that price, the clicks are solid, the skates are solid. I like the grip. If you're a claw gripper, you're gonna be horny for this. Scroll wheel's solid, and you get some grip tape in the frickin' box. I like it, and I like it a lot. Again, if you wanna check it out, there are Amazon links below for the US, UK, Canada, and international links. Also be doing a direct comparison between this and the Logitech G305. So if you wanna check that out, subscribe to the channel. This is Consumer Tech Review High Speed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.